Hey, here was James Monroe Mavericks, state champion James Monroe Mavericks. I know, Matt, that never gets old. Coach Matt Sauvage, Collin Fox, and King Mouse, Josh Burks. I don't know what it means, and I may get myself in trouble, but you know.
You're good. You're good.
Okay, Matt. Obviously, the expectations they're going to be different from now on because you won that state championship. I know. Did it change things at all in your mind, or I know you want to sweep it under the rug now because it's past, isn't it past?
Yeah.
But has it changed things?
It does change things, but all in a good way. There's more of a target on your back. We always were chasing that target for many years, and so to have the target actually on our back is kind of nice. But the thing about that is most of last year we had the target on our back. We were pretty good the year before that, and so the boys are kind of used to it in a way. And I would much rather be on this side of it than the other. But as a coach,
you've seen both in the last year, both sides.
Yes. But as a coach, I'm trying to come into this year, and my assistant coaches and I, we're trying to come into it as more of a, you got to create your own success now. Last year was fun, it was a blast, and it'll be memories forever. But you've got to figure out how to create your own success this year. Make this year different.
Collin, you had a great state tournament, and congratulations on that. You really helped the team to the state championship. How are things different for you as a player now, being a state champion, as opposed to coming into last year when you guys were coming off a heartbreaking loss to Greenbrier West in the Region 3 finals?
Well, it's definitely a lot different. It's better, way better. But I think we come in with a lot more confidence. The previous year when we came in, we was still confident. We knew we was going to be all right, but we didn't expect nothing like that until we started playing, and then we realized that we was going to be pretty good. And then we come in this year. We're obviously pretty confident with the state championship last year. We come in, we expect to win.
Josh, are things different for you? You see things from a different perspective, being a state champion, as opposed to being coming in maybe a little more hungry because of the way you lost the year before.
It's really we just got to come in and play, honestly. Last year we did win the state championship. Yeah, that's a big success, but at the same time, we just got to come in this year and play as hard as we can and try to go back again and win it all again. So that's the way I feel. Like, we just have to come in and play. Just look at it one game at a time.
Matt, it must be nice to hear that from your players. That they're not just resting on their laurels.
Yeah, they the confidence is good, but these guys know they got to come in and work. They know they got to come in each game and bring their best. And so, winning a state championship definitely will bring you confidence, or it should. If it doesn't, I think something's wrong with you. But with that, this group of guys knows that it takes more than just what happened last year to make this year happen.
Collin, you did have a great state tournament. How does that help your confidence coming into this season?
It's definitely big. I think it just showed to myself that I can score if needed, and me and him both are going to have to score a lot more this year, seeing how we lost Cameron and Shad, so we got to make up for them.
Josh, and I've talked to you about this before as a defensive guy. How much more do you think you'll have to do on offense this year? And I know that you've showed the ability. You can score. Just look at your stats. People know that. How much more do you think you're going to have to score?
I know I'm going to have to shoot the ball a lot more because Shad did shoot a lot last year, and then I'm going to have to fill in his role of shooting. And I know I can take the ball to the basket. Honestly, last year that wasn't my role, and I know what I needed to do last year. So I know I'm going to have to step into the role of shooting the ball more and, just penetrating and making stuff happen.
Is it kind of tough, Matt? You don't have Shad. You've always had Shad on the bench with you. Not here now. Is it different for you?
Oh, it is. But I was talking to these boys on the way up here for this, and it's not a secret that we were trying to figure out if we were coming back to coach or not. And these boys, they're like my sons to me, and I don't want to say that too much in front of them because it might give them a big head or something. But they, that's what they are to me. They're best friends with my son anyway, and not having Shad there, yeah, that's as a dad, that's something. But as a coach, you go on to your next players and figure out what's going to be best for this team. And these boys can do it.
Collin, you showed the ability to shoot the three a little bit in the state tournament. I mean, is that maybe something you'll take on too, along with Josh? Maybe you guys can combine, and it'd be hard for anybody to have 103 three-pointers. I mean, it just doesn't happen every day. But do you think you guys can complement what he did last year in that role?
I think my shot's gotten a little better since last year too. So I think that I won't be shooting as much as these guys, but I can shoot it if I need to.
Josh, I know you take a lot of pride in that defense, and you shut some good guys down. Do you talk to your teammates about playing defense?
I mean,
or you just kind of taking the role that
mean,
you're going to take the best guy, and that's what it's going to be?
Yeah, I mean, basically whatever coach tells me to do, I do. I mean, if he wants me to guard this person this game, I'll guard him. I really don't care. I mean,
King Mouse here.
Yeah, and I mean, if he asks me to show, some smaller kids, the younger kids on the team, something, I mean, I can show them. I mean, I just play the most fundamental defense you could possibly play.
And the King Mouse reference?
King Mouse, it's like, it's kind of hard to explain, but it's like, you don't expect me to be places, but I'll be there.
And I guess, Matt, that defensively, that's exactly what he is.
Oh, he is. It's whoever the best player is that going to put up points for them. We look at Josh and say he's yours, and he does the rest. His defense. He said the exact word. It's very fundamental, and he can control a game just by what he does on the defensive end.
These guys last year, they were known as having a lot of fun, singing, doing things. This team a lot like that?
I can't see it changing. I'll just put it that way. I cannot see it changing.
Hey, you got a lot of guys backing. You got King Mouse and Collin Fox.
That's right.
So.
That speaks for itself.
Hey, guys, I appreciate the time, and good luck this season. We'll be seeing you soon.
Dave, appreciate you.